Hi, folks. This is Tom Rucci. I'm your live stream host here for tonight's events. This is going to be Rosemount High School's swim and dive against the Eagan Wildcats. The meet is going to start about 6 p.m. So hang tight. We'll get you going here in just a little bit. In the meantime, we'll give you some sounds from the pool. Right now, the two teams are out of the water, and they've been warming up, so they're just getting ready now to begin our competition tonight. And we're real excited for this one. Should be a good meet. I'm going to go ahead and share some sights of the pool that go along with those sounds. So hang on for just a second. We got a really nice crowd here tonight, because we've got it's Teacher Appreciation Night. Once again, this is Tom Rucci. I'm going to be your live stream host. I see that we've got several of you on there right now. By the way, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. We call that a shout out here. So go ahead and let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite swimmer is, what team you're rooting for. And we'll get it on the air here. The kids do watch these broadcasts back oftentimes, and they like to see their names up there, and they like to see loved ones. Teams are starting to exit now for their grand entrance. Tonight, by the way, is Teacher Appreciation Night. So we have all the teachers that have been invited here by the swimmers. And I'll see if I can get a shot of that for you. Let's see if I can get the camera turned around. I'm going to give it a shot. I can't guarantee it, but we'll see what happens here. You can see the teachers are starting to come in. Well, I can get some of them. Yeah, so there you go. There's some of them. As more comes in, I'll try to get that back again. In the meantime, the pool is now clearing. We're getting ready here. I'm going to go back here to our main shot. We want to thank our timers, of course, all our volunteers that come out to time. We want to thank our volunteers that are doing the Colorado and the high tech. And that is the systems that run the meet. As well as we want to thank Mike O'Keefe for doing our in-pool announcing. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, let's thank all of our volunteers. So here it is. I want to thank our president of our booster club, Jennifer Rucci, our vice president, Mandy Mahalik, our treasurer, Aaron Long, and then special thanks go out to several individuals who always volunteer, and want to make sure we recognize them. Chris George, myself is on here as well, Tom Rucci, Stephanie George, Mike O'Keefe, who's our in-pool announcer, Mike Mahalik, and normally this season I've been lucky enough to have the boys swim team booster president, Scott Manwaran. So I want to thank him as well. So again, thanks to all our volunteers, to our booster club, to our parents, and everybody else. Don't want to leave anybody out. While we're waiting here, because we will get started in just a moment, I want to tell you about some upcoming meets. These are not in date order, but rather in broadcast order. So on October 11th will be our True Team section. That's not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday. Now, I'm not sure if that one's going to be live streamed. That is not here. That will be at the University of Minnesota Gene K. Freeman Aquatic Center. Now, our next broadcast will be next Thursday, October 7th, right here at 6 p.m. And that will be Rosemount versus Apple Valley. And then after that, our next broadcast will be Rosemount versus Farmington on October 14th. And that'll be at 6 p.m. as well. And that'll be our senior night. So you don't want to miss any of those. Please pass that information along to your loved ones, your friends, family members. And we'd love to see you here. So that's coming up. In just a few minutes here, we're going to find our teams joining us out on the pool deck. Just be a few moments here. Then we'll have our national anthem. Then we'll go into our first event, which will be a 200-yard medley relay for the junior varsity. There'll be one heat of that, followed by one heat of varsity 200-yard medley relay. So lots to look forward to here tonight. It's going to be a fun night. And we're glad that you can join us. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button. That includes Scott Manwaran, by the way, who's watching from Nashville. Scott, thanks for tuning in. We love to see you, and we appreciate it. Hope you're having safe travels out there. Nashville's a lot of fun. As I said before, Scott Manwaran is usually my sidekick here, and vice versa. We do the same thing when we live stream the boys' high school swim meets. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and let us know with a push of the like button, as well as make sure you tell others. All right, any minute now we should begin here. We're having our teams come out. Oh, there's a thumbs up. Somebody's liked our stream so far. We do appreciate it. Once again, you are watching the Rosemount Irish versus the Eagan Wildcats. Our coaches this evening are going to be for the Rosemount Irish. We've got the head coach, Jake Kemna. Assistant coaches, Emily Gabriel and Garrett Running. Our diving coaches are Dan Monahan and Kylie Sieben. The Eagan coaches, our head coach, Andrew Michelson, as well as assistant coach, Carl Kinseth. And head diving coach is Kylie Sieben. Want to welcome them. You know, we've got some sponsors we want to recognize this evening as well. First State Bank of Rosemount, rather. We'll get it right eventually here. We want to thank them. They've been a big sponsor for us, as well as Sweet Needs, Impact Fundraising, Cub Foods, Omni Brewing, Las Tortillas, Taco John's, and Chipotle. We want to thank all of our sponsors. And if you want to do us a favor, go ahead and patronize those folks. We would appreciate that. Let them know that you heard about it here. We've got just a minute here before we start. We want to also recognize our seniors from this season, our graduating class. So we got a short little snippet to show you their pictures and tell you who they are. We'll also do a senior spotlight of the remaining 2 seniors and a little bit later in our broadcast. So here it is, our quick tribute to our seniors. All right, that was a quick tribute to our seniors while our Rosemount Irish proceed on their way out on the pool deck. And there they are lined up. Here comes the Eagan Wildcats onto the pool deck. And in just a moment, we're going to get started with our national anthem. And our national anthem this evening is going to be sung by our own Katie Rucci. We'll have that for you in just a moment. There's the Eagan coaches right there. And we can see Katie Rucci right behind the Eagan coach there. She's going to be singing our national anthem in just a moment. If I can get Mike O'Keefe here on camera. There he is. There's our official in-pool announcer, Mike O'Keefe. Again, it is Teacher Appreciation Night.
Outside of this pool. We would like
There's our teachers that have been invited here this evening. The best view I can get, folks. At least we got them on camera there. Now the student swimmers all picked their favorite teachers or teachers they wanted to recognize here this evening for this.
Thank you again, teachers and staff that showed up tonight to support us here at the Rosemount.
All right, let's get back to...
Now those fine prints, we ask that you please turn off your cell phones or turn to the silent mode. Please be quiet for the beginning of each and every single race.
Just getting a few last moment.
And there is no flash photography in the net.
Last couple of announcements here. All right, here it is, our national anthem, and our singer is Katie Rucci. Folks, that was Katie Rucci, my own daughter. Very proud of her there. And try and make sure you still have some sounds of the pool here. Let me go ahead and fix some things on the screen for us. Let's get back to the pool, and we'll get ready here. Swimmers are going to get set here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and get the camera set for us for the starting block. Scott, I miss you tonight. Hope you're having fun out there in Nashville. We'd love to have you back. Folks, again, you know what I should do here first? Let's go our first event, the 200-yard medley relay. This is the junior varsity. This will be a single heat. We're going to have both Eagan and Rosemount in this. Swimmers are getting set. And there they go. In lane number 3 for Eagan is Sam Swenson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Peyton Marks. And in lane number 5 for Eagan is Annika Swamenthal. In the lead right now is Rosemount in lane number 4. That's Peyton Marks coming back here. She's going to have an interchange with Emma Ellsworth. Emma is in the water, followed by lane 3. That's Eagan with Clara Shea. And in lane number 5, Maddie Gerens is now in the water. Folks, don't forget to leave that shout out. Let us know who you're cheering for, your favorite team, your favorite swimmer, and let us know where you're watching from. All right, the lead has changed a little bit. Lane number 3, that's Clara Shea, is now in the lead over Emma Ellsworth for Rosemount in lane number 4. She's got a full body length lead. Now into the water for for Eagan rather, in lane number 3 is Ruby Bloom. And for Rosemount in the water is Mary Garski. Eagan sees Rihanna Oliver in lane number 5. It's going to be a tough fight here, but currently still in the lead is Ruby Bloom with Eagan in lane number 3. Mary Garski for Rosemount is giving her a fight. She's made up a lot of that time. Here she comes. It's going to be close as they come back for this one. Mary Garski has now passed Eagan. And in the water for Rosemount in lane number 4 is Lydia Overpeck. Followed by Eagan in lane number 5, Grace Wangen. And about to go in the water is Sylvia Niles over in lane number... that's Grace Wangen in lane number 5 over there that just went in the water. Sylvia Niles is already in the water in lane number 3. Sorry about the mix-up there. Coming in first is going to be the Rosemount team with a time of 2:28.99, followed by Eagan in lane number 3 with a time of 2:31.96. Up next is going to be event number 2, which is our varsity 200-yard medley relay. This one's going to be a little bit harder for me to get all the names in, so what I'm going to do is announce all the different swimmers from the different teams in the different lanes right away for you, okay? Swimmers are in the water. Swimmers are getting set.
Way to go, girls! Way to go!
All right, and lane number 1 for Eagan is going to be Emma Butler. Lane number 2 for Rosemount is Ava Gullickson. Lane number 3, Eagan, is Allie Peterson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Maddie Jenin. Lane number 5 for Eagan is Megan Siegler. And there they go. Pretty tight here as they go down to the other end. I'm going to say, rows 3 and 4 turned at almost the same time. That's Allie Peterson and Maddie Jenin. As they come back in order of lane 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you're going to see Megan Labouchain for Eagan in lane number 1. Alyssa Long in lane number 2. Evelyn Palmer in lane number 3. Katie Rucci in lane number 4 for Rosemount. And for Eagan in lane number 5 is Sophia Macklin. Looks like lane number 4, Rosemount, is now in the lead by about half a body length, going on a body length. That's Katie Rucci in the water right now. In lane number 4? Yeah, that's Katie Rucci, sorry. Next to her, though, in lane number 3 is Evelyn Palmer. Really close here, guys. All right, as they touch, again in order, 1 through 5 for Eagan in lane number 1, Sally Yen. Lane number 2, Rosemount, is Avery Jelinek. Lane number 3, Eden Wolf for Eagan. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Greta Reichart. And lane number 5 for Eagan is going to be Selena Chen. Lane number 4 still in the lead here. That's Greta Reichart coming back here. She's got about a 3/4 body length lead. All right, in the water now. Starting in lane number 1 is Tori Boulder-Burr for Eagan. Lane number 2 for Rosemount is Mackenzie Mahalik. Lane number 3 for Eagan is Kate Lebo. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Savannah Kirchhoff. And in lane number 5 for Eagan is Julia Westholder. And finishing first is going to be Rosemount in lane number 4 with a time of 2:05.01, followed by Eagan in lane number 3 with a time of 2:05.57, and coming in third, lane number 2, which is Rosemount, with a time of 2:11.06. All right, there it is, folks. Up next is going to be the 200-yard freestyle. And we will have one heat of junior varsity that will be just Eagan. So it's going to be an entire Eagan junior varsity heat. After that will be the varsity 200-yard freestyle. Got another shout out here from a frequent watcher. Joe is watching from Fargo, North Dakota, and he's cheering for Katie Rucci, who was in that last heat that we just had where Eagan won in lane number 4. Joe, thanks for watching. Glad you could be there. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so, sir. All right, in the water right now for Eagan. In lane number 1 is Grace Wangan. Lane number 3, Clara Shea. Lane number 5, Rihanna Olivier. Clara in lane number 3 is in the lead by quite a ways here. Don't have any previous times for you on this one. Again, you're watching the girls 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. In second place right now is Rihanna over there in lane number 5, and in third place currently is Grace in lane number 1. Again, this is an all Eagan heat. Clara Shea in lane number 3 is untouchable for the junior varsity, as she will, if she can keep this pace up, she will win this heat. And Scott, I don't think it's too much of me going out on a limb here to say that, yes, I think Eagan is going to win this heat. Again, folks, let your friends and family know that we are broadcasting. And that's friends from both sides of the aisle. Eagan and Rosemount. Heck, anywhere and anyone. And leave us a shout out. Let us know what team you're rooting for, what swimmer you're rooting for, and where you're watching from. And if you would, please go ahead and hit the like button. That does show the team that you want to continue to see these things live streamed. Yeah, nobody's going to obviously be able to catch Clara Shea in lane number 3. She's going to touch here in just a moment. And she has a time of 2:29.34. Great job. Coming in second place is going to be lane number 5. That's Rihanna Olivier. And she's going to touch with a time of 2:43.92. Now coming in third, right down here at the bottom of your screen in lane number 1 is going to be Grace Wangan. And she touched with a 2:58.81. Great job. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 200-yard freestyle. We will have a full boat of swimmers here in lanes 1 through 6. Eagan will be in the odd lanes. Rosemount will be in the even lanes. Lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen. Swimmers are getting on the mounts, taking their marks. All right, into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Eagan is Greta Norman. And lane number 2 for Rosemount, Jenna O'Keefe. Lane 3 for Eagan, Lucy Norman. In lane number 4 for Rosemount, Nora Behrens. Lane number 5 for Eagan, Megan Siegler. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Audrey Hagee. Nora Behrens has a pretty commanding lead in lane number 4. And second place is kind of a three-way tie between lanes 2, 3, and 6. In lane 2, by the way, is Jenna O'Keefe. In lane 3, Jenna is with Rosemount. Lane 3 is Lucy Norman with Eagan. And lane 6 is Audrey Hagee with Rosemount. Nora Behrens continues her domination here of this one in lane number 4. Boy, that was really close on the turn. Again, all three are competing for second place. Lanes 2, 3, and 6. I think just a little bit ahead, maybe lane number 2, Jenna O'Keefe with Rosemount. We'll have to watch here at the other end of the pool when they turn and come back. Yeah, that's really close. Hard to tell. But nobody's going to catch Nora Behrens in lane number 4. Here she comes back to the finish. Nora Behrens will touch in lane number 4 with a time of 2:03.07. This is going to be a nail biter, but I believe coming in second is going to be Eagan, and that's Lucy Norman in lane number 3, and she'll touch with a time of 2:13.08, followed by Jenna O'Keefe in lane number 2 for Rosemount with a time of 2:14.07. And we'll put that one in the books. Up next is going to be the 200-yard IM, and this will be the junior varsity, and again, this will be an all Eagan heat. We're going to have 2 lanes here. We're going to have lanes 3 and 5. In a little bit, we'll get a score update for you here. Into the water they go. In lane number 3 is Stella Phelps with Eagan. And lane number 5 is Tori Boldeck-Burr, also with Eagan. In the lead right now, lane number 3, that's Stella Phelps, followed by teammate Tori. Let's get a score update for you here for a second. Right now, well, that's not right. Let's see if we can get that corrected. There we go. 21-9 is the current score. We'll bring you the score periodically this evening. Stella Phelps is looking good here in lane number 3 for Eagan. She's got a nice looking breaststroke there as she heads back towards the other end of the pool. Now transitioning into the breaststroke. Well, not yet. Tori over in lane number 5 is still in the freestyle. Stella's looking good though. Nice stroke, good stride. That's a really difficult stroke, the breaststroke. I know I say it a lot, but it is true. Between the breaststroke and the butterfly, there are no 2 harder strokes out there in this competition. All right, we're down to 1 competitor here. I think there was some issues over in lane number 5. Not a big deal. It's all right. Here comes Stella Phelps back in lane number 3. And she's going to touch with a 2:49.95. Great job. All right, up next is going to be the 200-yard IM varsity. And once again, we'll have a full boat of swimmers. Lanes 1 through 6. I'll give you the junior varsity scores, by the way. The varsity scores is what you saw on the screen. The junior varsity is Eagan 25, Rosemount 8. Again, Eagan is participating in more events than Rosemount. All right, in the water right now. In lane number 1 is Emmy Sargent for Eagan. Lane number 2 is Ava Gullickson, Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Allie Peterson with Eagan. And lane number 4 is Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. Lane number 5 is Ashlyn McCauley with Eagan. And in lane number 6, Alyssa Long with Rosemount. In the lead in lane number 4 is Maddie Jenin. She's got a very commanding lead here, well over a body length lead. Going for second place right now. Looks like it's a tie between lanes 2 and 3. Lane 2 is Rosemount's Ava Gullickson, and lane 3 is Allie Peterson of Eagan. I do believe that Allie Peterson in lane number 3 has got a slight lead. Yep, about a half a body length lead now for second place. So those are our top 3 at the moment. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin. Lane number 3, Allie Peterson for Eagan. And lane number 2, Ava Gullickson for Rosemount. In fourth place, lane number 6, Alyssa Long for Rosemount. And then tied for 5th and 6th place is going to be lane number 1. That's Emmy Sargent with Eagan. And lane number 5, Ashlyn McCauley with Eagan. If this pace keeps up, that will be the finish here, what we'll see. Let's see if they can do it. There's a lot of swimming left here. Seeing some really nice breaststroking out there. Allie Peterson, lane number 3, has lengthened her lead to about 3/4 of a body length as she transitions into the freestyle. Right next to her, though, is in lane number 2 is Ava Gullickson. Maddie Jenin is coming back home now in lane number 4 for Rosemount, and she's going to touch with a 2:15.24. Now it is a battle. Oh my gosh, it's very, very close here between lanes 2 and 3. That's Ava Gullickson and Allie Peterson, and it's going to be, goes to lane number 2. That's Ava Gullickson with Rosemount with a time of 2:28.21. Coming in third, in lane number 3, is Allie Peterson with a time of 2:28.69. That's a great showing. Coming in fourth, lane number 6, that's Alyssa Long with Rosemount with a time of 2:40.48. Great job. All right, up next is going to be the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. We are going to have 2 heats of this, and both teams will be participating in both heats. This will be heat number 1. Swimmers are taking the mark. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Sylvia Niles with Eagan. Lane number 2 is Ada Yang with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Sam Swenson with Eagan. Lane number 4 is Stella DeVries with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Ruby Bloom with Eagan. And lane number 6 is Piper Burrell with Rosemount. In the lead currently, lane number 3 with Eagan is Sam Swenson. She will touch first, followed by lane number 5. That's Ruby Bloom. So lane number 3 touches with a 31.33. Lane number 5 touches with a 32.95. Nice job. That's heat number 1. We do have a heat number 2 coming up. Coming in third was lane number 1. That's Sylvia Niles with Eagan with a time of 34.65. Good job. All right, next is heat number 2. And we got a full boat of swimmers. Into the water they go. Selin Yen with Eagan in lane number 1. In lane number 2 is Lydia Overpack with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Emma Butler with Eagan. In lane number 4, Peyton Marks with Rosemount. Lane 5, Megan Labouchaine with Eagan. And in lane number 6, Emma Ellsworth with Rosemount. In the lead, lane number 3, Emma Butler with Eagan. Followed by lane number 4, Peyton Marks. And lane number 3 will touch first. Emma touches with a time of 30:13. Peyton will touch in lane number 4 with a time of 30:95. And coming in third is lane number 5 will come in third. Lane number 4 was Peyton. 5 is Megan with a time of 32:70. All right, up next is going to be our varsity 50-yard freestyle. Swimmers take their mark. And there they go. In lane number 1 is Sophia Macklin with Eagan. Lane number 2, Mackenzie Mahalik with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Kate Lebo, Eagan. Lane 4 is Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. Lane 5, Chloe Quee with Eagan. And in lane number 6, Greta Reichardt with Rosemount. This is a super tight race, but I think, man, this is going to be tight between lanes 3 and 4, but I think lane 3 is going to take it. That's Kate Lebo. She does with a time of 27:22. Finishing very close behind in lane number 4 is Savannah with a time of 27:38 for Rosemount. Coming in third, lane number 5 is Chloe with Eagan with a time of 27:87. Next up is going to be our diving, and we will take a short break here while the divers warm up and we get the pool set for it. There is some rearranging that has to occur. Say, while we're doing that, I want to go back and thank our sponsors if I can. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. First State Bank of Rosemount, building relationships that last. Also, Sweet Needs in Rosemount, wonderful bakery. Impact Fundraising. Cub Foods, where the swimmers do different Cub bagging events, and it's been very helpful. Omni Brewing. Las Tortillas. Taco John's, and of course, Chipotle. Folks, go on out there. Let them know that you saw them on the broadcast here and you appreciate them sponsoring our swimmers. Once again, just touching on our upcoming meets here. Our next actual broadcast is October 7th. That's Rosemount versus Apple Valley. That will be coming up October 7th. And I'm not sure about that one. We'll have to check that one. That may be away. I think that might be an away meet. We'll check on that. Anyways, also October 14th, Rosemount versus Farmington. And then, of course, on October 11th at the University of Minnesota is the True Team Sections meet. Now, while we're getting things set here, we do want to recognize some of our seniors here that we have not recognized. We do that every meet. We have been highlighting individual swimmers. And so this week we're recognizing Emma Ellsworth. Emma is one of our seniors that's graduating. Her post-graduation plans, she is yet undecided at this time. She's been on the team for 4 years now. Her favorite race is the 50-yard free. And her favorite memory of being on the team is all of the dare nights. And I'll tell you, all of the girls seem to always point to that one as some of their favorite times. Her favorite movie is Practical Magic, and one place that she'd like to travel to at some point is Malta. Congratulations, Emma. Our next senior that we're spotlighting this evening is Jenna O'Keefe. Jenna's going to be attending college to study nursing. She's been on the swim and dive team for 3 years. Her favorite race is the 200 IM. And again, as I said before, her favorite memory is Dare Night. And her favorite movie is The Greatest Showman. By the way, that's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I agree with her. That's a great movie. And a place that she would like to travel to is Italy. Best of luck to our 2 seniors that we're spotlighting this week. That will round out all of our seniors that we are spotlighting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run through the rest of our seniors that we've spotlighted in the past. We're going to let you watch this here, starting out with Piper Burrell. After this, we'll get you a score update before diving, and then we'll get the diving going.
Right. 1.4. Next for Eagan is Vanessa with a 101C forward dive, tough position, 1.2. For Eagan is Asya with a 101C forward dive, tough position, 1.2. Front, one somersault, straight position, 1.6. 4, 4, 4. That is a valid bingo. Upper Eagan is Libby with a 101C forward dive, tough position, 1.2. Rosemount is this Diane with 101A, front dive, straight position, 1.4. 202A, back one somersault, straight position, 1.7. Rosemount is in with the 103B, front 1.5 somersault, plank position, 1.7. Lily for the 102B, forward one somersault, plank position, 1.5. Rosemount is the razor with the 103B, front 1.5 somersault, plank position, 1.7. The number Eagan is on side with a 103B, forward 1.5 somersault, plank position, 1.7. Round 3 for Eagan is Elsa with a 201A, back dive, straight position, 1.7. Eagan is Anissa with a 201A, back dive, straight position, 1.7. Three and a half. We'll take that. Upper Eagan is Asya with a 51-21D, forward, one somersault, 1.5 twist, free position, 1.7. Upper Eagan is Nora with a 302C, reverse one somersault, tuck position, 1.6. Four and a half. Upper Rosemount with a 201A, back dive, straight position, 1.7. Han-san with a 302C, reverse, one somersault, top position, 1.6. Start around 4 for Eagan is Elsa with the 202C, back one somersault, top position, 1.5. With the 202C back, one somersault top position, 1.5. With a 201A, back dive, straight position, 1.7. Eagan is Nora with a 401B inward dive, tight position, 1.5. Rosemount is clear with a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, 1.4. Living with a 201A back dive, straight position, 1.7. Diana with a 202A back, one somersault, straight position, 1.7. Han-san with a 401B inward dive, tight position, 1.5. Starting round 5 for Eagan is Elsa with a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, 1.4. forward, 1 somersault, 1 half twist, free, 1.7. Next up for Eagan is Asya with a 5211A back dive, 1 half twist, straight position. Next up for Eagan, Asya with a 5211A back dive, 1 half twist, straight position, 1.8. Forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, free position, 1.9. Up for Rosemount is Quinn with a quintessential 402C inward, 1 somersault, top position, 1.6. Upper Eagan is living with a 402C inward, 1 somersault, tuck position, 1.6. Position 1.5. Upper Eagan is Sun with a 202A back, 1 somersault, straight position, 1.7. Round here for Eagan is Elsa with a 5121D forward, 1 somersault, 1 half twist, free position, 1.7. Three. That's there we go. Upper Eagan is Anissa with a 401C, inward dive, top position, 1.4. Four. position, 1.4. Upper Eagan is normal with 104C, forward 2, somersault, top position, 2.2. Rosemount is clean with a 302C reverse, 1 somersault, top position, 1.6. Upper Eagan is lead with a 52-22D. Back, 1 somersault, 1 twist, freestyle, 1.9. Upper Rosemount is Diana with a 302C reverse, 1 somersault. Top position, 1.6. With a 51-22D, forward 1 somersault, 1 twist, free position, 1.9.
All right, folks, that was our diving. So when we come back here after they get the pool reset, we'll be starting out with the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity. All right, folks, once again, up next is going to be the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity. We'll have one heat of that, followed by a single heat of the 100-yard butterfly varsity. We're just resetting the pool here. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at our seniors one more time in our senior tribute video. All right, folks, that was our little video here, just highlighting our seniors from this year. The pool is now open for warm-ups. Let's go ahead and take a look at the entire pool if we can. And I will be right back in 10 seconds. All right, folks, we're going to get a score update here while we're waiting. This will be the scores before diving, so the diving has not been figured into this yet. They're still doing that calculation down there. But right now, as it stands, it's Rosemount 40, Eagan 22. So the score is Rosemount 40, Eagan 22 for the varsity. And we will get you an update here in a little bit. Here, once they've gotten the diving scores calculated. And as you can see on the screen there, upcoming is the junior varsity 100-yard butterfly. Nope, got some more likes there. I want to thank you for those. I see that that's on the screen. We do appreciate the likes, so go ahead and hit those thumbs up. It lets us know you want to continue to see these broadcasts. We do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment, a shout out if you will, telling us where you're watching from, who your favorite swimmer is, what your favorite team is. We'll get it on the screen here and on the air. Don't be shy. We love to hear from you all out there. Heard from a few of our regulars tonight. Once again, we heard from Scott Manwaran, who is watching from Nashville. He is rooting for Rosemount. We welcome both sides here, so go ahead and do that. Also watching tonight from North Dakota, to be specific, Fargo, North Dakota, is Joe. And he is also supporting Rosemount. He's saying, let's go, Katie. Go ahead, get your comments in. We'll get them on the air. And in just a few minutes, we'll get you started back up. Once again, don't forget our sponsors. Cub Foods, First State Bank of Rosemount, Impact Fundraising, Omni Brewing, Chipotle, Taco John's, Las Tortillas. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. Sweet Needs Bakery in Rosemount. Don't want to forget them. By the way, Sweet Needs is providing our cookies tonight that it went out to our teachers for Teacher Appreciation Night. Don't want to forget them either. Sam, we've got another shout out here. This one is from Ronnie Dufresne in Ely, Minnesota, saying, hi, Tom. Got to see all three of you, Katie, Jenny, and you. Beautiful day in Ely, but raining now. Of course, she's cheering for Katie Rucci. Ronnie, thanks so much for commenting. We love it when you do. A little correction. She didn't actually see me, but she hears me. Probably good you don't see me. It was a beautiful day here, by the way. And our swimmers are warming up here in the pool. And we'll begin here in just a few minutes.
I'll listen.
Being joined right now by one of our fellow parents here, Josh Behrens, one of our volunteers and parents.
How you doing, Tom?
Doing great. Now, Josh, you are actually an official, right? You do a lot of officiating.
I have in the past. Yep, it's been a little while. My daughter swims on Riptide Swim Club outside of Rosemount. Swim and dive, and I do some stroke and turn officiating with them when time allows. Yep.
Yeah, we love it. Again, we want to thank all of our parents here that are volunteering. We couldn't do it without our volunteers. As you've seen here, Nora Behrens is a new member of the Rosemount Swim and Dive team this year. She's a phenomenal swimmer. I've had the privilege to watch her swim at Riptide. I also did some of the live streams there, and my own Katie Rucci also swims at Riptide in the off season.
Yeah. Yep. She does. She enjoys it. It's a different dynamic with the high school, and she's absolutely loving it. So being an 8th grader on the Rosemount High School swim team has been a unique experience for her. Awesome experience having your daughter and some of the other seniors bringing her in onto the team under their wing, and she's really appreciated that. And it's been an awesome experience. What a wonderful team that they've got here at Rosemount.
Yeah, it is wonderful. And I imagine you're going to be able to see, you're actually going to be able to experience the new pool once it gets built.
Yeah, it sounds like
it's just 2 years away, right?
I think so, yep. So we've got full next season and then supposedly the season after that.
That'll be great.
It'll be ready. I better get back to the timing
Josh
system.
is going to go back down, and he's going to be doing some of the scoreboard stuff with Colorado.
All right, thanks
Tom.
again
for visiting.
Yep.
So again, that was Josh Behrens, and he is one of our volunteers. Like to get people on here and there when we can. Now we're getting the final pieces of the pool put back together, and we will begin in just a moment. Well, a pretty nice turnout here today in the bleachers, in the stands. Again, it is Teacher Appreciation Night, and we are so happy that so many of the teachers have actually stayed to root on the teams. All right, so we are going to get started here with the 100-yard varsity butterfly. I guess we're going to scratch the junior varsity, so just the varsity this evening. Swimmers are on the mark. In the pool they go. In lane number 2 is Katie Rucci with Rosemount. In lane number 3 is Mandy Gerens with Eagan. Lane number 4 is Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. Lane number 5 is Evelyn Palmer, Eagan. And in lane number 6 is Nora Behrens with Rosemount. I just spoke to Nora's father just a few minutes ago, Josh. And this is a pretty tight race. Lane number 6, though, Nora Behrens is currently in the lead by about, not quite about half a body length over teammate Avery Jelinek in lane number 4. Rosemount is dominating this swim. In first place, as I said, is Nora Behrens in lane number 6. Right now in second place is lane number 4, Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. And in third place currently is Katie Rucci in lane number 2 for Rosemount. So it's pretty safe to say that is how they will finish here, 1, 2, and 3. So lane number 6, lane number 4, and lane number 2. Nora will touch with a 104.07. Avery in lane number 4 touched with a 105.67. And Katie touched with a 110.99. Congratulations, great. Good job. All right, up next is going to be the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. There's going to be 3 heats of this. Again, this is the junior varsity. In the water they go. Lane number 1 for Eagan. By the way, this is all Eagan in this one, in the junior varsity heat number 1. Sam Swenson. Lane number 2, Annika Swaminathan. Lane number 3, Eva Stokes. Lane number 4, Rihanna Olivier. And lane number 5 is Grace Wangan. In the lead is lane number 2 currently. That's Annika. We have a scratch in lane number 1, by the way. Up next will also be, heat number 2 will also be an all Eagan heat. And then heat number 3 will be a mix of Eagan and Rosemount in the final heat of the junior varsity. All right, coming back here to finish Lane number 2 will finish first. That's Annika. She did a soft touch. Well, it says 1:11.08. Coming in second with a 1:12.02 is lane number 3. That's Eva Stokes. Coming in third with a time of 1:16.37 is Rihanna in lane number 4. And lane number 5 will finish with a 1:23.47, and that's Grace Wangen. All right, up next is heat number 2. We should have 3 swimmers here. Again, it's all Eagan. Swimmers are up in the blocks. They're taking their marks. Into the water they go. In lane number 1, Sally Nguyen with Eagan. Lane number 3, Tori Boldick-Burr. And lane number 5, Bryn Williams. Pretty evenly paced there. I'm going to say right now in the lead is going to be lane number 5. That's Bryn. Followed by very, very close lanes 1 and 3. Yeah, Bryn in lane number 5's got about a half a body length lead over her teammates. The other two are swimming neck and neck. Lane number 1 now starting to show a little bit of, well, it was for a second there, showing a little bit of a takeover for second place. I'm going to watch here as they make their turn. They're still neck and neck for second place. By the way, that's Tori and Bryn. Tori's in lane 3, Bryn's in lane number 5. Sally in lane number, Bryn in lane number 5 is out ahead. She will touch first with a time of 1:12.15. Shortly thereafter in lane number 3, Tori touched second with a time of 1:12.29. And Bryn in lane number, and then Sally in lane number 1 touched with a 1:13.31. All right, that'll do it for heats 1 and 2. Up next is going to be heat 3 of the junior varsity, and this will be a mixed full boat of swimmers. Swimmers are on their blocks, taking their marks. Splash, into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Emma Butler with Eagan. Lane number 2 is Emma Ellsworth with Rosemount. Lane 3, Julia Westholder, Eagan. Lane 4, Mary Garski, Rosemount. Lane 5, Megan Siegler, Eagan. And in lane number 6, Stella DeVries, Rosemount. In the lead, lane number 1, that's Emma Butler with Eagan. And it looks like the lead right now is lanes 1, 3, and 5. Again, Emma is in lane number 1. Lane number 3 is Julia Westholder with Eagan. And lane number 5 is Megan Siegler with Eagan. If they can keep that up, they'll take this one. And 4th place is lane number 4. That's Mary Garski with Rosemount. And 5th is lane number 2. That's Emma Ellsworth with Rosemount as well. That is how they'll finish. Lane number 1, Emma Butler with Eagan finished with a 1:05.86. Coming in second was lane number 5. That was Megan Siegler with a time of 1:07.51. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard freestyle. This should be a good one, by the way. Got a quick scoreboard update for you. Right now, the scores for the varsity are 57-37. Rosemount 57 and Eagan 37. Swimmers are up in the blocks. Splash, into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Stella Phelps with Eagan. Lane number 2, Mackenzie Mahalik with Rosemount. In lane 3, Chloe Quee, Eagan. Lane number 4 is Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. And in lane number 5, Eden Wolf, Eagan. And rounding out our swimmers is Alyssa Long in lane number 6 for Rosemount. Currently well in the lead is lane number 4. That's Maddie Jenin. No surprise here. She's a pretty strong swimmer. And she has a very commanding lead. Second place is a battle here between lanes 2 and 3. Lane 2 is Mackenzie from Rosemount. And lane 3 is Chloe Quee with Eagan. I'm going to watch here as they make their turn. Looks to me like Mackenzie took the turn first, although they're still neck and neck here as they come back. Finishing first is going to be Maddie Jenin in lane number 4 with a time of 56:31. Finishing second is anybody's guess. Second goes to lane number 2. That's Mackenzie Mahalik with a 101.71, followed by lane number 3, Chloe Quee with Eagan with a 102.02. All right, up next is going to be the 500-yard freestyle junior varsity. We do have 2 swimmers from Eagan that will be swimming this. Don't forget your shout-outs, folks. Now is your chance during these 500s. Into the water they go. In lane number 3 is Ruby Bloom with Eagan. And in lane number 5 is Sylvia Niles with Eagan. That might be Sylvia Nils, by the way. Ruby in lane number 3 has got a little bit faster pace going at the moment, but there's a lot of swim here. So anything will happen. We may see multiple lead changes. Let's follow him down to the other end here and have a little different perspective. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit too. That's Ruby Bloom in lane number 3 there that turned first, followed by Sylvia Nillis. And Ruby is continuing to dominate this one here. She's got a nice pace going. Both swimmers showing really nice form here. You see the Rosemount girls on the other side here attempting to do the wave. There they go. They're having a good time. I don't blame them. We even got one of the coaches doing it. All right, another quick score update for you. That's going to show us where we're at here. We have a score of Rosemount 68 and Eagan 42. That's the varsity score of Rosemount 68 and Eagan 42. The Eagan team is responding here with Rosemount following suit across the way. You know, I love the camaraderie of all the swimmers and the swim teams. Okay, we're gaining on it here. Once again, you're watching the 500-yard freestyle junior varsity. This is all Eagan. In lane number 3 is Ruby Bloom. And in lane number 5 is Sylvia Mills. Ruby in lane number 3 will get the bell here for the final lap down and back. Next up, we will have a full boat of swimmers here for the varsity 500-yard freestyle. Sylvia in lane number 5 just took the turn to go down and back for her final. We'll get you Ruby's time here in just a second. You can see it on the screen as well. Lane number 3 will finish, and Ruby has a 6:58.88. Here she comes now. She's past the midway point of the pool. Again, I don't have any previous times for anyone this evening, otherwise I'll give you some of the stats. That's Sylvia Mills, and she'll touch with a 7:23.20. Nice job. All right, up next, the 500-yard freestyle varsity. Missing a swimmer here in lane number 1. Hopefully she makes it over there. We're going to be shy one swimmer. Oh, there she is. She came flying in at the last second. Splash. Into the water they go. Lane number 1 is Greta Norman with Eagan. Lane number 2, Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Selena Chen with Eagan. Lane 4, Ava Gullickson, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Lucy Norman, Eagan. And in lane number 6, Jenna O'Keefe with Rosemount. In the lead is Ava Gullickson in lane number 4 currently. In fact, all 3 Rosemount swimmers are in the lead. But it's a long, long race here. So let's see what kind of pace the swimmers keep up. But right now, lane number 4 is in the lead. That's Ava Gullickson, followed by lane number 2, Savannah Kirchhoff, with Rosemount. And Jenna O'Keefe in lane number 6 is in 3rd place currently. Now, again, we will see those things change throughout this race, but right now that looks like how the pace is. So that is the pace that we're still seeing here. It's a great pace. By the way, everybody looks great in the water, good form. Again, tonight was our teacher appreciation night. So we had a whole bunch of teachers here this evening that were handpicked by our different swimmers and divers. When I say swimmers, I mean to include everybody, by the way. I'm not excluding anyone. We are still seeing that same pace here. Lane number 4, Ava Gullickson with Rosemount is in the lead, quite the commanding lead there. Followed by Savannah Kirchhoff in lane number 2, and Jenna O'Keefe is in 3rd right now in lane number 6. Doesn't look like any of those positions are in any kind of danger. Pretty good pace going. Jenna in lane number 6 had a beautiful turn there. At the next lap, I will pan over to the right here so you can see the timers and some of the signals that they're sending the swimmers. All right, I'm going to pan over here so we can take a look to see what's going on here. So you can see she's chumming in the water with that card that says 13 on it. That lets them know what lap they're on. But when they put it in the water like that and they chum it real fast, that means that they're telling the swimmer to speed up. Now, if they turn it upside down, that will tell them that they're way off pace, like you just saw in lane number 3. And telling them they really need to speed up because they're well off pace. All right, let's go back here and take a look at the rest of the pool. Again, this race is really, as all these races are, but especially this one, is a race against your previous time and yourself. You certainly do want to race and win against your opponents, rather. But this is a long one. And even though you are technically in first place, as you see with lane number 4, they're still telling Ava that she's off pace from where they want her to be. So they're asking her to speed up. And she's coming down to the wire here. You're going to see in a second here, she's going to get the bell in lane number 4. Again, like I said, that's Ava Gullickson with Rosemount. There it is. She's getting her bell, letting her know that this is the last lap down and back. Here comes Ava in lane number 4 for Rosemount. And her time will be 5:40.96. Lane number 2, Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount is coming in lane number 2. And she's going to touch with a 5:49.35. Jenna O'Keefe over in lane number 6 for Rosemount is coming in right now, and she's going to touch with a time of 6:00.17 rather. Lane number 3 for Eagan is Selena Chen, and she touched with a time of 6:07.78. Lane number 5, Lucy Norman with Eagan, touched with a time of 6:15.46, leaving Greta Norman in lane number 1 here as she makes her way back. She's about to touch. And she touches with a 6:32.66. Now that one is in the books. That one is done. Up next is our 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. So this is our 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. There's one heat, and it will see Eagan in lanes 1 and 3 and Rosemount in lane number 4. That's up next. Well, they get that one set. Rather, I will go ahead and check the scores and just see where things are at. In the water they go. Lane number 1 is Eagan. Lane number 3 is Eagan. I don't have swimmers for lane number 1. They didn't give them to me. But lane number 3 for Eagan is Sylvia Nilles. And in lane number 4 is Rosemount, and that's Piper Burrell in the water right now in lane number 4. I do have a current score update for you. Currently, the score is now 81-45. Rosemount is leading 81-45. I'll continue to get you some score updates. In the water now, replacing Sylvia for Eagan is Annika in lane number 3. Piper Burrell is making her way back. In the water for Piper now is Stella DeVries. Eva Stokes will go in the water next in lane number 3 for Eagan. I believe that's Grace Wangan in the water right now for Eagan in lane number 3. And Ada Yang is in the water in lane number 4 for Rosemount. And again, I have no names for the Eagan team in lane number 1. I believe that's the Eagan Divers in lane number 1. All right, touching first is going to be the Eagan team in lane number 3. Now in the water for Rosemount. In lane number 4 is Emma Ellsworth. And this will be the final down and back for them. So coming in first was Eagan in lane number 3 with a time of 2:13.41, and the Eagan mystery team in lane number 1 comes in second with a time of 2:16.67. So lane number 3 comes in first, and coming in third is Rosemount, lane number 4 with a 2:45.66. All right, up next is going to be the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity. In this, we should see a full load of swimmers here in all lanes. Eagan will be in the odd lanes. Rosemount will be in the even lanes. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Eagan is Bryn Williams. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Lydia Overpeck. Lane number 3 for Eagan, Emmy Sargent. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Mary Garski. Lane number 5 for Eagan, Stella Phelps. Lane number 6 for Rosemount, Greta Reichart. Swimmers up on deck right now. Lane number 1 is Sally Nguyen with Eagan, rather. Lane number 2, Nora Behrens with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Maddie Gerens with Eagan. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin for Rosemount. Lane number 5 for Eagan is Megan Siegler. And in lane number 6 is Alyssa Long for Rosemount. All right, up on the blocks again now for the swimmers as they come back down. In lane number 1 for Eagan is Sam Swenson. Lane number 2 is Jenna O'Keefe for Rosemount. Lane number 3 for Eagan is Eden Wolf. Lane number 4 for Rosemount is Audrey Hagee. Lane 5 for Eagan is Emma Butler. And lane number 6 for Rosemount is Katie Rucci. Our final swimmers are getting up on the blocks here. There they are, lane number 1's final swimmers. There for Eagan is Ruby Bloom. Lane number 2, Rosemount, is Isla George. Lane number 3 for Eagan is Chloe Quee. Lane 4 for Rosemount, Annika Arlinson. Lane number 5 for Eagan is Tori Boldick-Burr. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount is Peyton Marks. As you can see, in the lead is going to be Rosemount in lane number 4. Second place looks like it's going to be going to Rosemount in lane number 2. And third place will go to Eagan in lane number 3. All right, great swims. Up next, we're going to have the junior varsity 100-yard backstroke. This will be one heat of swimming. So again, this is the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. This is an all-Eagan heat. We'll have swimmers in lanes 1, 3, and 5. If they all show up here, let's see. We've got 1 and 5. There we go. We got all the swimmers. In the water they go. There they go. In lane number 1 is Eva Stokes. Lane number 2 is Maddie Gerens. And lane number 5, I'm sorry, that was lane number 3. Lane number 5 is Clara Shea. In the lead is lane number 3. That's Maddie Gerens. She's got about a half a body length lead over Clara Shea in lane number 5. All right, finishing first is lane number 3 with a time of 1:20.39. That's Maddie Gerens. Coming in second was lane number 5 with a time of 1:21.53. Clara Shea. Coming in third will be Eva Stokes with a time of 1:31.81 in lane number 1. Up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard backstroke. This will be a single heat of swimming as well. The swimmers are getting set here, mixing things up a little bit tonight. with some of our swimmers from Rosemount. Again, we've got a full load of swimmers. In lane number 1 is Evelyn Palmer with Eagan. Lane number 2, Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Allie Peterson with Eagan. Lane number 4, Annika Arlinson with Rosemount. And in lane number 5, Emmy Sargent, Eagan. In lane number 6, Isla George, Rosemount. Isla is typically one of our long-distance swimmers. It's nice to see her in this again. In the lead is lane number 4 right now. That's Annika Arlinson. I'm going to say tie for third place goes to lanes 2, 3, and 6. Lane number 2, by the way, is Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. 3 is Allie Peterson with Eagan. And 6 is Isla George with Rosemount. Starting to see some moves here. I think Isla George has just moved into second place in lane number 6. It's a fight, though, for third. All right, so Annika Arlinson finishes first in lane number 4 with a time of 1:03.48. Coming in second is Isla George in lane number 6 with a 1:05.22. Coming in third was lane number 3. That's Allie Peterson with Eagan at a time of 1:05.72. That brings us to the junior varsity 100-yard breaststroke. We've got swimmers from both teams in this one. Well, we might have had somebody that DQ'd here. I noticed the officials getting together. Maybe not. Not sure what the officials were talking about there. Typically it's a scratch, but we'll see. All right, into the water they go. Again, you're watching the junior varsity 100-yard breaststroke. Lane number 1 for Eagan is Julia Westholder. Lane number 2 is Audrey Heggie with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Selena Chen with Eagan. Lane number 4, Greta Reichart, Rosemount. Lane number 5, Megan Labouchaine with Eagan. Lane number 2 and 4 are pretty tight here. I think lane number 2 is in the lead. That's Audrey Heggie. Lane number 4 is Greta Reichart. It's very close. They're both very strong swimmers. Audrey Heggie's got about a half a body length lead over teammate Greta Reichart in lane number 4. Watch as they turn here. Good turns by both of them there. I believe that lead continues, though, as you can see it. Finishing first in lane number 4 with a time of 1:23.66. Greta Reichart. Coming in second, lane number 2, Audrey Heggie, with a time of 1:24.53. Coming in third in lane number 3 with a time of 1:33.12 is Selena Chen with Eagan. All right, up next is going to be our varsity breaststroke. That's our 100-yard breaststroke. We're gaining on it. There's only one more event after this, and that'll be our 400-yard freestyle relay. I do have a score update for you. We'll get that real quick here. Eagan 105 to Eagan 51. In the water they go. Lane number 1 is Kate Lebo with Eagan. Lane number 2, Katie Rucci with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Eden Wolf, Eagan. Lane number 4, Isla George with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Sophia Macklin with Eagan. In lane number 6, Annika Arlenson with Rosemount. We got a lot of heavy hitters here on the Rosemount side in this one. Annika Arlenson is in first place right now in lane number 6, followed by teammate Isla George in lane number 4. And in third place right now is Katie Rucci in lane number 2. So if they can keep this pace up, Rosemount will take this for spots 1, 2, and 3. That same pace seems to be strong here at the turn. Annika Arlenson, lane number 6, is in the lead, followed by teammate Isla George in lane number 4. And Katie Rucci in lane number 2 is in third place. As they come back here to the finish line, does look like how it'll finish here. Yep. Annika Arlenson will finish in lane 6 with a 1:18.21. Coming in second, Isla George with a 1:19.26. Coming in third, Katie Rucci with a time of 1:21.61. All right, that brings us to our final event, the 400-yard freestyle relay. Again, our score check here is currently 105-51. And that will mean that Rosemount has won this meet. Swimmers are getting ready here. They'll be up on the blocks. Whoosh! Into the water the swimmers go. We've got Eagan in lane number 1 with Julia Westholder, Ashlyn McCauley, Megan Lavashane, and Clara Shea. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Isla George, Avery Jelinek, Savannah Kirkhoff, and Jenna O'Keefe. In lane number 3 with Eagan is Evelyn Palmer, Chloe Quee, Kate Lebo, and Ellie Peterson. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Annika Arlenson, Nora Behrens, Ava Gullickson, and Mackenzie Mahalik. In lane number 5 for Eagan, Emmy Sargent, Selena Chen, Stella Phelps, and Sophia Macklin. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Lydia Overpeck, Peyton Marks, Mary Garski, and Audrey Heggie. In the lead right now is Team Rosemount in lane number 4. In second place is Team Rosemount, lane number 2. And third place is Team Eagan, lane number 3. Lane number 4 is Nora Behrens here, swimming back here. Ava Gullickson will go in the water next with her after she makes one more, actually 2 more laps down, right? Been a great meet here tonight. We have a score update again. It's 105-64. 105-64. I want to thank you all for watching this evening. It's your last chance to send a shout out here to your favorite swimmer. Let us know where you're watching from, your favorite team. Also, your last chance to go ahead and hit the like button. We sure would appreciate it. Lets us know you want to continue seeing this. Don't forget, we will be live streaming all of our home meets here. So make sure you come back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, I suggest that you hit the subscribe button so that you're notified when all the different broadcasts will be on. All right, Rosemount is heading on back here for the finish. They will take first in lane number 4. By the way, lane number 4 was Team Annika Arlenson, Nora Behrens, Ava Gullickson, and Mackenzie Mahalik. Their time is 3:56.32. And lane number 2 with a time of 4:01.53 is also Rosemount. That's Team Isla George, Avery Jelinek, Savannah Kirchhoff, and Jenna O'Keefe. Coming in third was lane number 3 with a time of 4:08.19. That's Eagan, that's Evelyn Palmer, Chloe Quee, Kate Lebo, and Allie Peterson. And that'll do it for this evening. Let's see if I can get a score update for us. I don't know that we'll have anything any more decisive than what we just saw on the screen here a second ago. So currently we are seeing that the score is 105-64. Rosemount with 105, Eagan with 64. And that again will mean that Rosemount has won this meet against Eagan. Both formidable teams. It was a lot of fun tonight. We're so glad that you could join us. We hope to see you again next time. Once again, this is Tom Rucci. It's been my pleasure to bring you this event tonight. And we hope that you have a great evening.